Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Whether you know it or not, you are joining me for part 2 of a particularly morbid series. Hence, before we dive in, I want to remind you to check out part 1 of the Victoria Martens story, if you haven't already. We covered the mother, Michelle Martens, who let her child be tortured, and watching that interrogation will really enhance your understanding of the interrogation of the actual perpetrator of the torture. This is the interrogation of Fabian Gonzales.
I gotta fix this chair too. I feel like I'm gonna
This
get.
one's all like weird.
This one's leaning forward, and I feel like I'm gonna get ejected somehow.
So like,
Is there a way, like, we and Michelle could kind of talk to you at the same time, like in the room, so we can set up?
no, like I said, there's some detectives talking to her. So in order to make sure we get this, everybody's story right,
The only reason why I'm saying that is because us together could explain why you didn't hear it and how she woke us up.
so let me explain this. If you guys are both telling the truth, then the stories will be exactly the same and you have nothing to worry about. Right? Mm-hmm. If somebody's lying, then we'll know somebody's lying, right?
Yes.
And then it's our job to figure out who.
Yes,
So that's why we don't have you guys talk at the same time.
Oh, okay.
We want to get the most honest story from each of you, so that's why we're doing it this way.
Okay.
Okay, Fabian, based on some information we've got from other detectives who are still out there, from your old lady, we have some other things that have kind of come up that aren't making sense. Those we want to talk to you about, okay? Mm-hmm. Are you doing okay, bro? Did you get some water?
Yeah.
Was that what'd you eat, dude? Was it anything?
The food bar or whatever.
It's kind of gross, huh?
Yeah.
I had one taste like cardboard.
I
Yeah.
like them.
It was pretty gross.
We're not that good. I really don't like it when I say it because I get hungry, man.
Okay, so
I haven't eaten for like 10 hours, so.
hey, I think
But I'm not even really hungry. I just had my stomach. It's just.
unsettled.
This doesn't feel. It just feels like it's a nightmare. It just doesn't feel real, guys. This really doesn't.
Yeah.
It feels like a setup or something. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me.
There's no setup. I can tell you that. We're trying to figure out exactly what happened because, like we said before, I think Victoria deserves that.
Well, yeah, of course.
I mean, anybody deserves that, but especially a little girl, you know?
To me, this is. I would have never thought ever in my whole life would I be in something like this ever.
So Fabian, just off the top, we're gonna ask you this. We obviously have Victoria's body, okay?
Okay, can I ask you this real quick? Where did you find it?
Okay, so we can get into that. We have Victoria's body. Now, we're gonna do a bunch of tests and stuff. We'll collect a bunch of evidence from her body, okay? Mm-hmm. We can tell what kind of things were used to injure her, how she died, if something happened to her, what injuries she sustained before she died.
Maybe if they suffocated, if she suffocated or something, that's why we didn't hear her, maybe? That's probably the only real thing I can think of right now, because I would have heard it and I would have got up and did the same thing I done for Michelle when she was trying to do that to her. You know what I mean?
And so we'll be able to tell that. We'll be able to tell. Fabian, I just got to ask because of the way everything that's going on. Listen,
I can't believe this. This doesn't seem real to me, man. Like,
did Victoria suffocate?
I don't know. Okay? I do not know if she suffocated. I don't know. All I know is what you guys just told me now, that her leg broke. Whatever got cut off or whatever.
So let me get back to what I was talking
And
about.
that, I should have been able to hear it, but I didn't hear it. I'm telling you, I'm
Okay,
back to that.
so let me get back to what I'm talking about, and it'll clarify some stuff. Okay, we'll be able to tell if there's injuries on her body, if they were sustained before she died. We'll be able to tell how she died, and then what injuries she sustained after she died. Okay, so that'll help us out. We will also be able to tell who's touched her.
Yeah, I want you guys to very much. Very much.
Who she touched.
Yep.
We can see if she scratched somebody, if she grabbed somebody's hair, if there's hair or clothes on her. There's all kinds of stuff, right? You've seen TV. There's all kinds of
yes, so I want this to all.
Okay, so here's the question I have to ask you because of that. Because we're gonna get those tests back.
Okay, that's fine.
We are. Mm-hmm. My question just flat out. If for what reason would we find your DNA on Victoria, on her body, on her clothes, or even inside of her body? And I know that sounds horrible, but I have to ask the question.
No. Hell no. Fuck no, man. That's crazy, man. And I know you have to ask that question.
Yeah, we just have to
But
ask.
no damn way.
Any reason I'm gonna find any of your DNA in her fingernails from her fighting with you or scratching you?
Nope. Jessica. That's right now. Telling you right now, that's the only one I can think of right now because she's the one that wouldn't try to do that to us. She tried killing us for Christ's sakes. I wouldn't do something like that to nobody, no matter what situation or what. I just never even thought like that. I don't have it in me. Okay, I would never do something like that. I just don't got it in me. I'm not built like that. I never have been.
Okay. I feel you on that. Absolutely. You know I gotta ask, you know what I mean? Because say we have people say no, and then if it comes back, there's your DNA on her fingernails and it shows that she's scratched, you know what I mean? All those kind of things, and it starts to raise some serious questions. Mm-hmm. And like I said, we gotta walk away from this knowing that we've done everything we can for her, and absolutely believing that everything that we have is the truth. Because I personally can't go to bed having any doubt that I've left any stone unturned to do anything to help this little girl. Okay?
I'm gonna be forever with them. I owe my life, Michelle, her family, because it was my cousin. Wow. For me to have to go through this as a person, as an individual, not knowing that this was gonna happen at all whatsoever, or not being able to notice, you don't know how I feel.
How do you feel? Tell me.
I want to be. I just feel like it's real. It is. I don't even know how to talk about or explain right now, but all I know is that I will do whatever I can for Michelle and her and special things for her, whatever you do. Just like someone thinking about this, just so I could, just why I didn't hear, why, how I didn't know. That's what I'm mad about. That's what I'm really mad about. How the hell did I not know or hear? I've never been in something like that.
I believe you. I think if you could have stopped whoever it was that killed Victoria, if you could have stopped him, I believe you would
I
have.
would have.
Okay.
I would have tried my best. Not saying that I would have, but I would have tried my best.
So, you know how we said, if things happen, and even though to you they might seem like, I know you're scared, I get it.
Yes, very scared. This is crazy.
And it's okay, you know, if you tell me something now that you didn't tell me before, and we just have to explain it. So when I asked you about taking a shower, I don't know why you don't want to answer that for me, and you're telling me about the sprinklers, but let me just explain something.
I told you that morning when I got ready.
Yeah.
But I was in my pajamas when I woke up, and she woke us up and did all that, okay?
So where are your pajamas now that you were in?
Right here.
Your shorts that you're wearing?
Yeah, and I was just wearing my socks.
And
I went to bed. And Michelle was wearing those little tangerine or like those little fluorescent color shorts.
Yeah.
What her like I think it was a maroon kind of shirt.
Okay. So if Michelle's bleeding profusely, and then you're fighting also with Jess, and there's blood everywhere, and you have scratches on you, who's gonna, like, if I were to test that scratch, whose DNA would be in it? What's that from?
That's probably Jessica's.
Okay. So
Jessica's or my baby. I don't think it was my
you should have, if you didn't shower, a lot of blood on you, smears, and your nails are very clean.
I was cleaning them in there, just trying to get them out. But what I'm saying is, I ran through the sprinklers and I was soaking wet when I knocked on that door.
Well, isn't the apartment that you went to? It's right next to yours. It's in that court. So the
yes, but
sprinklers
when I jumped
don't.
off, I ran in the back of the ground because I was scared. I didn't know that she had people, like, she threatened me, saying that they're coming for me. They should be there for me any minute. She told me that's scary. That scared me too, okay? Along with everything else. Okay. So I ran in the back and sprinklers were all on, and I was just running through the whole sprinklers all the way around just to see if she had someone waiting for me. And she didn't. So I was like, yeah, ran to the damn neighbors. And I thought it was her, that girl with the glasses. But I picked the wrong one. I went, you know what I mean? Went on top.
Okay. Did you have shoes on?
No.
What were on your feet?
My socks.
Where-
And I just had one sock on when I made it to the neighbors, the one that actually finally called. Because my other one, it was on the balcony. And I know how I lost that. I was fighting with Jessica. She was trying to grab things from me in here, and I was trying to swing at her and tell her, get away from me, kid. You're in trouble. What the fuck did you do?
And so where's the other sock that you were wearing?
I thought it was on the balcony. That's time where I seen it because she stepped on me, and I kind of went, and I was fighting with her, and it came
So
off.
one sock's on the balcony, and where's the other one?
The other one's in the trash can where me and her threw our socks away because they were all soaking wet and we were cold. So she threw her socks away in the 407 apartment. And then she's like, baby, you could throw your socks away. I was like, yeah, might as well. Like, even they'll tell you that's what happened too.
Do they have any blood on them? The socks?
Michelle's? Yeah.
Okay. And what about yours?
No.
Okay. Whose blood will be on the socks?
Probably Michelle's, that's it.
Probably Michelle.
Yeah, I didn't, like, to tell you the truth, when she woke us up and told us that weird thing, and then started attacking Michelle, when Michelle said that, I'm gonna tell you, be honest right now, I don't know if there was blood in there, but I know when I went to bed, the kitchen was clean. Okay? That's what I know.
Okay.
Okay? But, because I was everywhere, I was trying to, like, you know what I mean, and I wasn't paying attention, you know what I mean, but I know when she was hitting Michelle, blood, right there, there was blood coming from Michelle. There had to have been there. I've seen it. You know what I mean? Coming when she was hitting her. It was all over Michelle.
So let's focus on that for a minute, because it was something.
So then maybe I was like, then that's when Jessica was like, wow, we cleaned this blood up. We're like, wow, okay. We were scared. We were scared for our lives.
So let's talk about that for a second, because that's something that I'm very confused about.
Okay. Me too.
Is you guys are fighting in the kitchen. Michelle's bleeding on the kitchen floor.
As we're fighting.
Hang on. Just let me explain to you how I understand what you've told it to me, and then you can clarify for me.
Okay.
And maybe we can go back and forth, because what you've told me so far doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. In the midst of all this craziness and irons and fist punches and scratches and threats, and you guys are scared for your life, and this chick's acting a fool, all of a sudden she stops and says, let's clean up some blood.
No, she.
Hang on. So let me just. That's how it's playing in my mind based on what you told me, and so that doesn't make any sense to me. Like why would homegirl be tripping as hard as she is, and then all of a sudden say, well, help me clean up blood?
No, she's always like, clean up this blood, and then we're like, okay, we'll just leave us alone, don't stop, because I was. In my mind, I'm like, you're already fucked. I'm calling the cops. You're going down. This is crazy. You're trying to kill us and do some weird shit. You know what I mean? So I went to the door, ran to the door to try to open it, get it open, and at least just have it open or something. You know, so someone could like at least see something. You know that this is going on, and I'm trying to stop it. And that Jessica has so much strength. I'm telling you, usually I couldn't. It was hard to try to. You know what I mean?
So you said earlier that either, and I could be getting this wrong, but one of you, either you or Michelle, did start to clean up blood.
Michelle was starting to help her, and then that's what I was.
What were they using to clean the blood?
I don't know, but they were using something.
Like a towel or paper towel?
The rag, the dish rag, maybe.
Okay, what color is that rag? You used it earlier.
The dish rags we have right now is a purple one and a yellow one.
Okay. Now where did you last see those?
When the kitchen was clean and they're right up there.
Okay. Did they have any blood on them?
Like that. No, because I didn't wash dishes. What I did was rinse them and put them in the dishwasher because they're still a little bit dirty. I didn't turn that on yet though.
Okay, so did the rags have any blood on them?
I didn't. Not that I seen.
Is there any reason why there would be blood on them when you went to bed?
No. Because everything seemed fine. Like I said, we should have double checked on Victoria to see if
Okay, so now let's go back to when she says let's clean up the blood. At the moment that she said that, did she point to a specific spot of blood?
No, it's
or
just
indicate anything specific.
She was all, look, come on, baby, and I was like, no, I'm getting out of here. And then she grabbed me in the car and tried to grab me and hit me on my leg, and I was like, no, I was like, ouch, and then Michelle was just sitting there, so bleeding everywhere, like, okay, Jessica, get help, and I was saying it too, help, get Jessica, get, you're crazy. And then after she thought, God told me to, and like just saying weird stuff, and I was like, what the hell?
So then who wiped up the blood and where did they wipe it?
I just seen Jessica wiping it on the floor like that.
When was that?
That was when, after she started hitting her in the cat with the thing, and I tried to escape. And then after that, went to the front door, she kind of got me and was trying to do it like that and that at the same time, you know? And Michelle was sitting there in shock.
Hang on, time out.
Standing there in shock, trying to help, you know what I mean?
Hang on, time out. You want me to believe, just so I'm clear, that Jessica is bending down, wiping blood on the floor, and at the same time is strong enough to keep you from opening the front door?
Well, what happened
what
when
you're saying?
she was doing that? Yeah, I was scared. I didn't know if she had to, because she kept telling me that they're coming for me too. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I was scared. I shouldn't have been scared or something, but I was scared.
I'm not saying it's bad to be scared, bro.
I was hella scared, man.
I get it.
So I didn't know whether, so I was like acting like I wasn't gonna go for the door, but I was. But then she was like, no, stop trying to grab me and this and that. And like, that's when Michelle was just standing there like, oh my God, I can't believe savage, you know. I know, it was crazy.
What was Michelle so scared?
And then that's when she got up again. Jessica said, fuck it. She stopped like trying to do that, you know, whatever. Because I started to go to the patio because she wasn't letting me out right to the front door, you know. So that's when she followed me, and that's when I finally, she started hitting Michelle again. And that's when I said, no, stop, quit, please, somebody help. We kept yelling, me and Michelle. We kept yelling. Jessica wasn't yelling for some reason. It was me and Michelle just yelling for help, you know. And so that's when I ended up just grabbing the iron from her, and I ran back to the patio, and then she like rushed me, and she's like, you better get me, I'm gonna hit you, and all that, and tried to hit me and fight me for it. And I just threw it. I said, no, and I threw it, and she goes, why did you do that? I was like, what? And then she like just lost it and ran back that way, like I guess to go chase Michelle again. And that's when I said, I'm jumping out the balcony, I'm getting help no matter what, even if I fucking break my whatever, I'm jumping off this, I'm going to go get help.
So I got a question for you. At about 3 or 4 in the morning, roughly, and maybe the time's off a little bit,
Okay.
you and Michelle go out the front door to the apartment, and you're talking.
Go out to the front door to the apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's here
Do you remember that?
Oh no, that Michelle ran out. That was the time. That was like around the time that I think I got finally help, and I tried to ask that lady, and then I went to the other place, and they finally were calling the cops, and I think that's when I came back out. Because I was telling them guys, and I'm pretty sure people could hear me because I was like, help, someone please answer the door, help. And then that's when the Indian answered the door to that guy, 407. And then that's when he's like, oh, what was going on? And that's when we were all talking, trying to exchange words, and everything was going on so fast, and I was scared, upset, and I was just pointing over there, saying they're fighting, there's something going on, you know.
Okay.
And then I think that was around that time.
Well, not that, but it was just you and Michelle. Do you remember? So let me just ask you this. Where were you when Michelle said, I think she killed my daughter?
I was, we were over there at the 407 already waiting for the cops.
Okay. But were you still up? So your apartment, is it upstairs or downstairs?
It's upstairs.
It's upstairs.
Upstairs.
Obviously, because you jumped off the balcony.
Yeah,
So,
to the back.
there is a neighbor who says that you and Michelle, they saw you walking out of the apartment. It was about 3 or 4 in the morning. That you didn't even jump off the balcony, or maybe you did and went back up there.
No.
And they see
Never
you
went
coming
back
out of the apartment.
Never went back up there. I was scared for my life. That's how I got. I ran through the sprinklers. It was, you didn't even check the sprinkler time. I ran through the sprinklers.
So neighbor sees you coming out of the apartment together with Michelle at the same time. When was that?
Me and Michelle? What did they say we did? I don't.
Well,
maybe when
a
we
neighbor
left that
heard-
day to my brothers?
No. Like this morning.
Oh, that's when she ran to me and she was all big. That's when she was all bloody and just she finally got away from Jessica. And then that's when I heard something. Me and the Indian guy, while we were waiting, I said, is she still in there fighting with my damn girlfriend? I don't know what's going on in there, man. Please help her. And so I was saying. And so we heard like a door slam, and then I could hear like I could hear like talking again. So I went out there and it was her saying, babe, where are you? And I was, I'm right here, over here. You can't even see.
Where was she when she said that?
She was right like downstairs by our apartment, and I ran over there and said, right, like I thought, babe, I'm right here. Come on, let's go. Come in here, let's get saved. And we went in there to the apartment. wait for the cops.
Wouldn't she just run and keep running? Or,
Well, no,
rather than
'cause she
stop on the
trust-
stairs?
Well, she trusted me. She was already downstairs, like just freaking out. And I yelled for her, babe, I'm over here.
Does she trust you? 'Cause-
Well, she ran to me. And she could trust me. She can trust me. I trust her.
Okay, so, Fabian, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Okay, I'm gonna try not to hurt your feelings,
It's fine.
but I'm gonna lay it out for you. I'm gonna be perfectly blunt. I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
The thing is, how could a neighbor say we got a 3 or 4 that me and Michelle, we went out of the apartment? I don't understand.
I'm just telling you what people said, but let me tell you.
It's weird.
Like I said, let me just explain something to you.
Because we got woke up, that fight happened, and I remember, like I told you exactly the stories, and I told you exactly what happened. I tried to get away. I couldn't get away.
Are you a strong guy? You a tough guy? Kind of? Do you think of yourself as a manly, tough guy?
Shut up. I mean, yeah, but that's like with a guy, or if I'm getting jumped or something like that, you know what I mean? But like with that, I don't know.
I don't mean physically. I mean, do you feel that you're the type of man that likes to protect his girlfriend or protect the children? You're the man of the house.
Well, yeah, of course.
You got some cojones.
That's why I got up right away and tried grabbing you. Let's go. But
Okay.
I thought,
So let me tell you what I am seeing, looking in. Okay? Nothing
and
personal.
I got scared. Yeah.
I don't want to hurt your
Yes.
feelings, but listen to me, okay? Right now, looking in, I don't see that, okay?
That's fine.
I see a guy who, and you've only really known each other for 3 weeks, really? Yeah, it was a good 3 weeks. But like, do you really love her in 3 weeks? And she's already letting
I
you.
wasn't in love with her, but I
But
love her because
listen, Michelle's already letting you sleep in her bed, and she has
Yeah.
kids. I mean, how many other guys does she have that are romping in the sack in her apartment? I mean, I think
Well,
just
she
for
told
the
me-
hold on, just let me talk. Now it's my turn to talk. Okay, I'm just saying, Michelle should set a good example
I know.
for her kids. And so if she lets you sleep over there, how many other guys is she letting sleep over there?
I mean, I
And
thought that in my
really-
head too.
You what?
I thought that in my head too. But I
Right.
didn't make it
So,
a
well,
big problem because I
So
thought.
do you really have a lot of respect for her? Because if she's sleeping with you that quick, how much is she,
Well, of course
banging
I
other
do.
guys?
That didn't matter to me, and I trusted her word. But of course, we're men. We're always gonna think that because
Right.
how would you do? How
So
would you
now
explain
there's
it?
kids, right? There's kids in the apartment. Not setting a good example. There's a guy sleeping in her bed. New guy. Now Victoria,
Victoria and Matthew never told me that there was been other guys. I've never heard that from them.
okay. Well, I'm just saying, this is what kids are gonna see growing up. So then,
But she told me that.
Okay.
She hasn't been with a guy for almost a year or whatever for a long time.
I'm just saying that's just So
I believe it. I mean, I still.
But you're describing to me that you guys have had a great relationship.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 3-week relationship. Okay, so given that, and given that you've only known Victoria for 3 weeks, and you say she loves you, does she really love you? Because she doesn't really know
that's
you.
what her mom would say. Oh, my kids are really cool with you.
She probably thinks you're great.
Yeah,
But
and
does
that's
she
what
love
would
you?
say. But
Probably.
I'm not expecting real love. I mean,
Okay,
love me as
so-
a person, okay? And then slowly, as we
Right.
stay together long enough, get to love me like that. That's
Okay.
what I mean.
Okay, so the fact that you're getting your ass beat by some chick up in the apartment, and you run off and leave a little girl and your girlfriend in the apartment with a crazy chick with a freaking iron.
I didn't know if there was any more people there. That's why I just wanted to hurry up.
So you were looking after your own ass. So what I'm saying now is freaking be a man
I am.
and tell, because this is what I'm gonna say. Like I said, I don't want to hurt your feelings,
Right.
but I want you to be a strong enough man to say, I'm not gonna let her hurt my feelings. I'm gonna tell her what really happened because you're full of shit. Okay? No offense. The story that you're giving isn't matching up to our scene. If we can
Shit.
explain it, it makes sense. It doesn't mean you're in trouble or did anything wrong. I'm not personally judging you. I could give two shits, okay?
I understand.
But I'm telling you what it looks like and what it's going to look like to anybody else. So we need to just explain everything.
I understand that.
And what
very
you're
well.
telling us, it's not matching up.
Okay, so what's not matching up now?
Well, let's start with this, Fabian. We're talking to your girl right now,
Okay.
and you said at any point tonight did you go into Victoria's room? Did you look in there, open the door? Did you ever go into Victoria's room?
No.
Okay.
No.
So right off the bat, either you or Michelle is full of shit. Because according to Michelle, the fight that you're describing with you, Jess, and Michelle, did take place in the kitchen.
Remember, I told you after the kitchen. That's when she tried to. That's when she was trying to yell for Victoria to try to check on her too. It's recorded. I said that.
No,
remember?
you said that you guys were yelling for Victoria and that you never could go over there because Jess was in the room. According to Michelle, you three were fighting physically in Victoria's bedroom. All three of you, all inside the bedroom. In the bedroom.
By the door.
No, in the bedroom. So that's what I'm telling you.
Okay, well,
so listen to me. I'm not asking. Listen to me. I'm not asking you to talk. I'm letting you know. You asked me what are the differences. So I'm telling you. So every time you interrupt me, I can't tell you what the difference is, right?
Yes.
So I'm trying. Listen to me. Stop. Do you want to know when you interrupt me every 2 seconds? You want to know what that looks to me like? Yeah. You're being deceptive. You're lying because you can't wait to explain every little bit to me because you're scared of the truth and you know the truth. Because everything that I'm saying that conflicts in your brain with what really with what really happened, you have to explain away right away. You have to let me know right away what's happening. So every time you interrupt me, I think you're lying to me. So let's just be quiet for a second and I can explain some stuff to you. Okay? Do you understand? Okay. So either you or Michelle is lying to us. Because according to Michelle, the fight that you're describing happened in Victoria's room at some point during the fight, and you were there. You were in the bedroom.
Yes, I was trying to pull Jessica off.
So you were
Once she was yelling
hang on.
for
So answer me this, yes or no. You were in Victoria's bedroom tonight.
I wasn't.
Yes or no, you were in
pulling Jessica off and trying to break up the fight.
I don't want an explanation.
Yes.
You were in Victoria's room.
Trying to break up the fight.
So then answer me.
Cousin offer.
Okay. So why? Let's go back for the last 2.5 hours we've been together.
Okay.
Why have you lied to us this whole time and insisted that at no point did you ever open the door to Victoria's room or go in Victoria's room, and now you're saying you were in the room? Explain that to me.
I misunderstood, okay? But I remember telling you that a while back, that the fight did get to Victoria's room and she was screaming for Victoria.
No.
Well,
You've said that you were yelling verbally for Victoria, but you guys could never get near her room because Jess would never let you get near the room.
Well, she was chasing me, and that's when I kind of it all happened real fast, and that's when Michelle tried to hurry up and go over there and check on her. Jessica rushed her again, and kind of threw her there, and she was yelling for Victoria.
Was Victoria in the bedroom?
I thought she was.
Was Victoria in the bedroom? Was Victoria in the bedroom?
I didn't see. I wasn't paying. I was trying to grab Jessica.
So did you see Victoria in the bedroom?
No.
What did you see in the bedroom?
I seen the light off and the TV on. And she yelling and me and her yelling, saying, please, and Jessica went, she's still hitting her with that thing, and then after that is when I just finally got the iron for Jessica on the patio and threw it.
Okay, let's stay where we're at. Did you guys clean up blood in Victoria's room?
No.
Who cleaned up the blood in Victoria's room?
Jessica, probably. Not us. There's no way me and her did that because we were trying to hurry up and get help, emergency help. I'm lucky I even got away.
Where's your cell phone right now?
Jessica had them. She took our cell phones.
Did
she woke us up and told us that?
Okay, so did you see her with your cell phone, or she just told you that and you assumed she had them?
She said, I got your cell phones, and we're like, what the heck, she has her cell phones.
Okay. So let's...
And that's why the guy said he found my wallet too on the street, and he gave it back to me because my wallet was there too.
So let's slow down for a second. Do you understand now that even the smallest little detail that...
Yes.
You need to slow down. Listen, you need to slow down because the smallest little details that you're telling me is the difference straight up between me thinking you had something to do with the death of this little girl and me thinking that you were telling the truth. Straight up on a radar of 1 to 10, if I think you're full of shit, I think you're about a 9 full of shit. Honest. I'm just being honest with you.
Thanks.
So, hey, listen, like I said, we have a bunch of evidence. We do. We've got a bunch of evidence, and so like I told you, I'm putting this puzzle together, and the only person whose pieces don't seem to be matching right now are you and Michelle's. Everybody that we've talked to at the apartments, their pieces all match. They match the physical evidence that we have. They match the witness evidence that we have. The only peoples that don't make sense. Now I believe that you guys were in a fight with Jessica. I do. I believe
attacked us.
I believe that you were in a fight with her. I believe that she hit Michelle okay?
She woke us up and attacked it.
I believe that she hit you guys, okay? I believe that you were in a fight. I believe that Michelle bled in the apartment. I believe that there's Michelle's blood in the apartment. I don't dispute that, okay?
Sir.
Some of the other stuff, I'm not so certain about.
Okay.
Do I believe that she woke you up? I don't have a problem believing that she woke you guys up, okay? Do I think she was acting crazy? I don't have a problem believing that, okay?
Yes.
What I want to know is what you and Michelle's involvement was, whether, no matter how hard, listen to me, stop. That's, again, when you start to jump in on me like that.
I won't say nothing else when you finish.
Okay. It makes me think that you're being deceptive with me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. That's why I let you finish.
When you've already said and you've agreed with us, there's no way that the things that happened to Victoria could have happened to her without somebody hearing. Now, whether she was screaming or not, she didn't have to be screaming. She didn't have to be screaming. Just the noise alone of what was done to her body would have woken anybody up. And it woke up every apartment in your building, except for the only people that are supposedly not awake are you and Michelle, okay? According to you. And I'm just telling you what I'm being told. So do you see when I have people in apartments telling me that they wake up and they hear banging, and something being drugged in an apartment, they hear screaming from a little girl, mind you, and they hear adults arguing. So I believe that you guys were arguing. I believe that there was a fight. Now, I also think that some of the filler in there that you've told me is bullshit. Just straight up. And I understand you're scared, okay? There's a little girl that's dead in an apartment, and I don't blame you for being scared. To be honest, on a lot of levels, I don't blame you for lying about stuff if you're lying. And here's why. It's a natural human reaction in the situation that you're in to protect yourself. That's natural. It's a human instinct, right? And so I don't blame you for that. But like I said, I can't go to bed tonight with any thought that I walked away from this room thinking he lied to me about even the smallest little thing. I'm not going to walk out of this room until we know for certain that we have the truth, okay? And I think that you can understand that because of what's on the line here, right? This isn't some stolen TV or somebody that got a bullet wound in their arm. This is a dead 10-year-old girl, and I'm taking that as serious as I possibly can, okay? And so I ask you, honestly, man to man, and it's just as a human being, whatever your involvement, big or small, whatever it was, even if it was the only thing that you're not telling me is that you saw her, or if it's up to whatever, I need to know, okay? Do you understand that? And I'm hoping that Michelle will be honest enough with us that she can do the same, and so that we can all walk away from here knowing what happened.
Yes.
And straight up, if the truth means that you're in trouble, then honestly, as a man, then I ask that you're man enough to take those consequences. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to get you in trouble. That's not my intent. My intent is to find the truth, okay? Now, here's a concern that I have that we see sometimes, and you need to be aware of, okay? We're going to talk to Michelle. They're talking to her right now. I have a little bit of information, like I told you, of what she said, and it's already conflicted with what you said on some point, and you're trying to clarify that for me. I appreciate that. We're also going to talk to Jess, okay? Now, here's the problem. If the story you're telling us doesn't quite match the evidence, and Jess comes in here and tells me a story that does match the evidence, and for whatever reason she implicates you in the murder, being honest with you, then you're going to get wrapped up in this. This is your one and only opportunity, and I'm serious, to tell us the truth. If you saw Victoria dead and it freaked you out and you ran out, then it is what it is, okay? If you helped clean up the blood and whatever, you helped try and get rid of her, whatever it was, this is the time, listen, This is your only time for redemption. You might have to own up to the consequences. Listen, you might have to man up to that. And I'm not going to lie to you, but this is your only time to come clean, because once we walk out of this room and we put Jess in this room, if she tells us a story that makes a lot more sense with the evidence, the physical evidence, and it implicates you and it makes you the bad guy, you're going to be the bad guy. And that's the way it is. So this is your opportunity to tell us what's up. I need you. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes, bro.
I can't be.
This is your.
Yes, man. There's no
What's that?
way.
I didn't say you're getting blamed for it. I'm trying to explain to you the reality of the situation that you are currently
I
in.
know.
Okay. So if you helped clean up blood in Victoria's room with the water and the rag, then you need to let me know. Talk to me. If you saw her,
My turn.
talk to me. Let's go.
I forgot to mention, I could have sworn I mentioned that if I did take part right there in the doorway of Victoria's room, okay? And she was trying to hit her, Michelle yelling for Victoria. I was trying to pull her back, and she was, you know what I mean? Like I said, she was a lot stronger than me, and she couldn't do it, and I feel like shit, but if she was in there somewhere, it was where I couldn't see. I don't know if she was on the bed or because I wasn't paying attention. But if she was in there, then she was. I'm not gonna say she wasn't, because I can't say that right now.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, and I'm sorry, because I was still out of it, and I was trying to help, and you know what I mean. It was a little dark in there, and I didn't even think that was even happened yet, okay? I didn't think that. I just thought the worst thing that was happening was this fight and her trying to fucking beat up my girlfriend. This is crazy, And I thought she was hiding or something like that and just being quiet. That's what I thought, okay? And I did not clean up any blood in that room or nothing. No. Because after that is when she tried to follow me again too, and tried to hit me. That's when she hit me right here, and that's when I finally got the iron from her, ran to the patio like that I said, and just threw it. And you know what I mean? She got mad at me, and she tried hitting me and doing this and that, and freaking out and saying weird shit again. And then right after she ran that way, that's when I said, "Oh, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get help." Even though it's fucked up that I did that, but yes, I had to go get help. I had to. Not guilty of nothing, doing anything bad with anything like that. I wouldn't even. Come on, I had to hurry up and go get help. I thought, guys, I don't even believe this right now. I don't. It's crazy to me. But I'm telling you, yeah, if I happened right there, I did not clean up any blood. The only time she said how to clean up blood and this and that was when she was telling us right there by the kitchen. And that's when Jessica was getting hit still with the iron and stuff too, and she was still trying to get towards me too, and we were just scared, we were freaked out. Come on, guys, look what we just went through. Okay? And the thing is like right away, she stopped too, and then she went after me because I wanted to get the door open. And I tried to, and I remember opening it a little, I don't know if I opened it, but I remember trying to open it and her just sort of went down between her body, and I kicked it out and said, no. And then also, stop, Jessica, please, don't do this, what are you doing? And I just scared, yelling too. And that's when I finally got and then after that is when the fight escalated towards the room, okay? In Victoria's room right there by the front door, you know what I mean? Not all the way in, but right there, because I was still out of it. Michelle was all the way in. Jessica was trying to do that because Michelle was trying to check on her daughter, okay? And I was right there, going, stop, quit, stop, what's going on? And that's when she finally let go. And then she started going after me, and I finally got the iron from her, ran to the patio like I told you guys, and threw it. And she got mad at me and tried hitting me and doing this and that, and then I was like, what? So I fought her off, and that's when I lost my sock, okay? And that's when she ran back in there, I guess to go try to get Michelle or whatever, and that's when I jumped off and said, I'm getting help, I gotta get help, this is crazy. That's the honest to God truth. I'm telling you, there's nothing else I can tell you with that. Honest. I just wish I wasn't right now.
I wish I wasn't under.
And I wish that little girl was still alive right now. And I wish we would have checked on her a lot sooner. And to tell you the truth, we didn't hear her. We were woken up to this. Me and Michelle both. by Jessica being we were talking about. Say her parent, do you believe in Jesus? And she got some phones.
What else did you take out of the apartment besides the iron that you got from Jess?
But that's it. I just threw it over the balcony because I didn't want her hitting us with it no more.
Okay. What about like a knife or anything like that?
I don't know.
Did you see a knife in there with?
Honestly, I didn't see a knife. I just seen her using that one iron.
Let me ask you this point blank. What do you have in that, what is in that apartment that would be sharp enough or heavy enough or whatever it is to cut a 10-year-old girl's leg off?
Probably the kitchen knife the guy was saying.
You gotta get through bone. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cutting a leg off? I mean, people use, like a power tool would be probably a little more appropriate, or a saw, you know what I'm saying? So a kitchen knife is gonna take a long time.
Or, like I said, there's that other big kitchen knife too that's a little bit bigger, and then those are the only knives I know she has, guys. Like I said, I've only known her for 3 weeks, we get along great, I still, you know what I mean? Still want to be there, still, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that I know that's in there like that.
Did you see one that was out of place?
I didn't notice. No.
Did you notice, what about in the bathroom? That'd be a weird place for a knife.
What, the bathroom?
Yeah.
Which bathroom?
Well, the one over by, you tell me, how many bathrooms are in this apartment?
There's 2. There's mine, and then there's kids'.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
But if you're trying to say when I took a pee, did I see a knife in there at any time or anything like that? No, I didn't.
You didn't see a knife in the bathroom that you took a pee in?
Yeah, ours, in our room.
Your bathroom that
Yes.
you took a pee in?
Yes.
And you took a pee in the kids' bathroom too at one point?
No, I don't. I don't remember taking it.
When you
I don't remember using the restroom. Okay, I don't, guys. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
I
don't really care if you peed or not, but
I didn't notice any knife or anything like that. No, I did not.
At what point did you go in the bathroom by Victoria's or look in that bathroom? Because at first you said that you did not ever check on Victoria, right? Never happened. You guys never checked on Victoria. You left.
Thought she was asleep.
Michelle thought she was sleeping.
Yeah.
Now there's this big story about this fight that happened over by Victoria's room, and you're pulling Michelle off, and that's a big story that never happened before. It never existed.
What I'm trying to tell you is this: we thought Victoria was fine because we thought she was sleeping, like we were saying, okay? And Jessica never said nothing bad. So we thought everything was okay. We thought she was sleeping because we seen her coming down the stairs. We were listening to music down there, okay? She went back up there, and we went back up there, and we said, well, she said she laid her back down, she said. So then we just left it, because we said we were asleep, okay? So this is the whole reason why I'm saying that. And then when we went to bed, when we got woke up, and this is when all the weird, crazy ash iron, weird bullshit started happening, when Jessica trying to fucking kill us and say that we fucking trying to do this and that. And
you know what I think, Fabian? I think that we've been sitting here for a long time, for quite a while, talking in circles, and I think you're a smart guy. Listen to me.
Let me tell you this.
I think you're a smart guy.
She's talking
Tell
to
me.
you, Fabian.
Listen, just real quick. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because I'm saying you're a smart guy. Smart enough to know when that little girl was being carried up those stairs yesterday that you did go check on her and she was dead and you got scared. I think you were just scared and you knew. So I think you guys were like in the apartment over like hours.
If I would have known that, I would have said something right away, guys. Come on. Scared or not. I would have said something.
Well, how can you convince me of that? Because after everything that went on...
Because even Michelle thought she was okay.
Fabian, we're not saying that you killed her or that you had anything to do with her death. We're not. Okay?
Yes.
Do you understand?
But
Listen.
Okay.
Do you understand that we don't think that you killed her? What she's saying is we think that when you saw her on the stairs that she was dead. And that when you went inside, that she was dead and you guys didn't know what to do and you got scared. And that's what I've been trying to tell you, is that people do things that they normally, that even sitting here now would be hard to believe that you would have been a part of, or that you would never do again, or you never would have been a part of.
Yeah.
And we understand, because we talked to people hundreds of times who've done stuff that they would never believe that they would have done. And that's the situation they're in, because they get scared.
I was in my right mind. I wasn't out of it. I wasn't on anything, okay? I was a little bit buzzed, tired from the long day, but I was in my right mind, okay? Yes, trust best believe that I should have noticed a little more, but I really thought she was just sleeping around. Yes, I kind of thought it was fishy why she turned around and didn't listen to me when I said, hey, come here, what's going on? To try to see what was going on, okay? We went upstairs. Michelle asked, okay, oh, Victoria's sleeping? Yeah, Sean laid her down, Jessica said. Or whatever they said, whatever. But yeah, basically, Jessica said she's asleep. Okay, so then I thought she was just asleep in there. And now, for one thought, I didn't think, because me and Michelle went to the room right away, and Jessica didn't want to stay in the living room, okay? All this together should have made us snap, me and Michelle both, to go check on her. You know what I mean? But we didn't, because she said just leave her asleep.
So you're taking the word of your ex-convict cousin who just got out of prison, who had her kids taken away from her in the past, does drugs, has been using meth, you leave little girl with her, and then you think that something happened to her because she looks unconscious, but then you don't go check on her.
But we didn't.
And you take her word for it.
But we didn't see her using anything like that, and we just thought she was sad because she had to go back to her mother's.
No, you knew that she was using. You saw her with meth.
Yeah, but we didn't see her use it.
Well, you think she was just going to look at it?
Oh,
come on, you're a smart guy. Stop bullshitting me, dude.
I know. Okay.
We're just trying to ask, we're just trying to explain the facts, and they're not matching up.
I know, but what I'm saying is, I wasn't scared. It's just, I don't know what was up with Jessica. She was just saying, blaming the TV and blaming the TV.
Fabian S.
So I thought she was just tripping out. Okay, yes, maybe she was on stuff, okay? She probably was. But I didn't think to do something like that or be hiding something like that. Come on. I just thought she was just tripping on the TV because she was doing stuff. And I didn't see her do stuff, but I know she had it because she tried giving it to me and giving Michelle money. And we gave it right back.
You know, let me just say something. I know that sometimes people do really, things that get them off, and maybe get them off sexually even, that they're more embarrassed of what the public's going to think. But that stuff's pretty private, okay? And I understand that if, you're with two girls and you guys are getting high and it gets people off to hurt a little girl. I mean, it happens before, because let me tell you.
Come on. That's sick. That's
Fabian,
disgusting. That's gross.
But
that's very.
You're putting this on your cousin. And so, like I'm saying, if we don't explain it, people are going to think some weird shit like that. Which is weird to everybody.
You know what? I'm going to tell you, Jessica, I've never seen her act like that every time. But like I said, I've never lived with her, only when I was really young, when we were raised a little bit, a couple years from my grandma, okay? And I've never, ever seen that kind of behavior or that kind of stuff like that. I've always seen her just act bad and act stupid and the CYFD.
Well, you're the first one to run out of there off the balcony, and you take the iron and you throw it in a bush, which is cool. You tell us about it.
Yes,
but
right away.
This girl has been kind of hacked up a little bit, and there's no weapon in there that shows what she was hacked up with. So since you're the first one to run out of there, I'm trying to think. Did you take something that you maybe didn't realize was something you used that could have done that and didn't realize it?
No. Michelle was right there with me watching. She knows that. Or she would have been telling me, "Oh, what'd you do?"
She was with you watching.
You didn't know what you were doing. Like we're watching each other, trying to watch each other's back with Jessica and trying to control her.
You weren't watching each other's. You weren't watching her back because you left.
I was, but at the time, that was the only time to get away. Without Jessica running back and forth and hitting us with
I would have found something to whack that crazy bitch on the head.
I was scared because I didn't know she had more people outside.
This is what I don't get, dude. Listen to me. If I were you, I would have gotten a fucking lamp and I would have whacked that crazy psycho fucking bitch on the head, and that would have been okay. But instead, you ran off. You ran off.
Yeah,
but dude, really?
I'm sorry.
I'm not buying it.
I'm just telling you, yes. I ran off to get help anyway.
Fucking whack that bitch in the head.
I know, I should have.
And get your girls
I'm thinking about that right now. I should have, yeah. But I was scared. I'm telling you, I was very
You
scared.
can be scared. I get it. It's a horrible situation. But the fact that you didn't see, this is not a mansion. This is not a really big house, dude. And I'm just saying, with or out, the experience that we have, listen to me. Listen. Let me finish. with or without the many years of experience that we have in this is a very small apartment, and there's no way that this shit went down without you knowing about it and hearing shit, and now your story changes to going back into Victoria's room, and you still claim that you didn't see her?
I
Her
didn't see
room is not that big, dude. You step in it, you can see everything. So is she in her bedroom, or is she in the bathroom? Which is it?
I don't know. I didn't look in that bathroom, okay?
Or is she on the kitchen floor where all the blood is,
No.
and then she's moved later?
There's no way. There's no way, because when she woke us up and the fight started, like I said, when she started hitting Michelle first and then trying to do it to me and trying to do that to me, and Michelle was like, we were yelling. I didn't see nothing like that.
So what blanket was she wrapped up in when Jess was carrying her down the stairs?
Like a blue and white one.
Okay, and what blanket was she wrapped up in later?
I don't know.
What blanket was she using later?
I didn't see Victoria after that. Never after that, or even look for her. Stupid me, I'm Michelle. We should have.
Okay, well, Michelle peeked in to make sure she was okay. So what did she tell you she was looking like?
She didn't say nothing. She just said, "Oh, she's asleep."
Okay.
It's like Jessica said. I went to the room right away. You know what I mean? I was tired. I was drinking and we're listening to music. I was having a good time, and I went to the room right away. I was already tired, and then I was trying to see why Jessica kept staying in the patio and the couch. She wasn't even going towards that room, and I was like, huh.
So when you went into
I didn't think nothing of it, okay, which I should have.
Okay. So when you went into Victoria's room, and there's this big fight now over there and this big altercation, but
That was like, it started from our bedroom, and then it went to the kitchen, and then that's when I tried to get out first. That's when she just freaked out and tried to say, well, help me clean this and that. I didn't. I just said, okay, yeah, she will, you know what I mean, whatever.
Okay, so where's the blue and white blanket? You said it's blue and white?
Yeah, that's what I did.
So where's the blanket? Did you see it again in the apartment?
No, I didn't notice it. No. I didn't notice it anywhere.
Fabian, did you? This is random, but I'll let you figure. I'll let you know what's going on.
Okay.
What color purse does Michelle have?
What color purse does Michelle have?
Women carry purses, right?
Oh, she hardly ever carries it.
What color is it?
But it's what is it? Beige, right? With the cross.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, beige with the cross.
Okay. What color purse does Jess carry?
I don't know.
Just think. I mean, I know it's kind of
trying to think
weird,
if she's...
like, you know, women get up to walk out of the house, when they grab a purse every time.
Michelle's that kind of tomboy. She don't really take a purse, you know. But Jessica, I didn't see her with the purse, but I know she had a box of her stuff that she wanted to get down and
Where was that?
with. In Matthew's room.
It was a box of what?
Of her stuff and belongings, and inside Matthew's room.
And she wanted to do what with it?
She just wanted to wash clothes and stuff. Yeah.
So there's clothes in there?
Yes.
What kind of box is it?
Just like one of those Tupperware boxes.
How big?
It's a white top and it's about, you know what I mean?
Skinny, deep.
It's like about that high. Like that.
Okay. And that was in
And then
Matthew's
she
room?
had two other little blocks. One with makeup, a Jordan box makeup that she first bought when she said she wanted to stay for those 2 days. And then we figured out, no, we were trying to get her out right away because we felt something, you know, that she's maybe in trouble with something else or whatever. That's the case. Maybe we just...
Where do you and Michelle put your dirty laundry?
Where do we put our dirty laundry? We put...
Like, you take off a shirt, where do you put that dirty shirt?
I put it... Well, sometimes I'll put it like... Either I'll put it right there in the room, like somewhere like, you know, just right there where my dirty clothes is, or now I've been using the top drawer for my dirty clothes though.
So do you guys have a hamper, like a basket you put them in?
Michelle does.
Okay, what's that look like?
White.
White. Where's that usually at?
And she puts those, that's usually in our room, right by the bathroom. Like, okay, like how, see, there's our room, there's the bathroom, and then we put it right, and then there's a closet.
Show me one here, dude, because I don't.
Okay.
This is the bedroom, right?
Yeah, so that's the bedroom, the bed's up here, and then like the bathroom's right here, because it's the little bedroom, right? And then there's the closet, and then we have the hamper right there in the wall.
Okay.
By
Do you
the
guys
wall,
have? Is there a washer and dryer in the apartment?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
And it's in the kitchen.
When was the last time that you saw the hamper, the basket with the clothes? Where's it at right now?
The last time I seen it was this morning before we left. When I got ready before we went to the U-Pull-Up place to get the car parked. And that was in the same place as Caddy Corner by the corner, and our bathroom right there, and Caddy Corner right there, the hamper thing right there, and then the closet right there. That's where I seen it. But we left Jessica, remember? I was telling you we left Jessica there because she was saying she was tired, she wasn't feeling good, that's why she was acting that way. So we said, okay, stay here and just rest. You know, since the kids are at school, you can rest. You don't have to watch them or nothing. You can be able to get some rest. And so we left, you know what I mean? Stayed gone for a couple hours, went back. Well, we didn't go back until we found out that she wasn't showing up for, what's her name, Victoria.
I'll get back, brother. Keep talking.
What? Where's your car at? right now? Where's your car parked?
Oh, right in front of the apartment.
In front of your apartment?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
car is it?
The Buick Century, ma'am.
What color?
The Gold.
Gold Buick Century?
Yes, ma'am.
Parked in front of the apartment. Is it registered to you?
It's registered to Michelle.
To Michelle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have a vehicle there?
No.
Or just Michelle has a car?
Just Michelle. And then we used it together.
Did you ever go back in that car from the time that you got out and went to the apartment yesterday and went up for the evening?
When? Oh, like before when I went to bed? No.
Okay. Anytime after that?
What do you mean?
Up until this happened, have you been back to your vehicle?
What I'm saying, when I went to, after we went upstairs, after we noticed Jessica not listening when she went upstairs, and I said that's the blanket looked blue and white, more blue than white, you know?
Uh-huh.
And that's when we got our stuff and locked the doors, and we never went back. We never went back down.
Okay. So when you ran out of the apartment, you never went back into the car or anything like that? Okay. Do you know if Michelle did?
I don't know, cause she stayed in there for a while, and that's what I was trying to do. Hurry.
All right, bro. We're done with the bullshit. We're done with the bullshit. Look at me. Man to man, we're fucking done with the bullshit.
I understand, sir.
So we're gonna get to the bottom of the real story right
I
now.
understand, sir.
We're gonna get to the bottom of the real story because Michelle's giving us the real story. Okay? So I want the real story. Because I know that you and Michelle were inside the apartment and that you knew that Victoria was dead. So let's get to the real story. Listen to me. Michelle is telling us that you guys were in the apartment and that she saw Jessica move Victoria's dead body around 7:30 and that you guys were both there. So let's cut the shit and whatever cockamamie fucking bullshit story you guys came up with in that apartment, it's out the window. We're done with it. Let's go to the real story. Like I told you, Michelle's telling us what happened. Now it's time to buck up, dude.
Okay.
Tell us what happened.
So is
Tell
she
me.
talking about when Jessica went upstairs with her? Is that what she's talking about?
She's telling us that you guys were in the apartment. You, her, Jessica, and Victoria. And that Jessica brought Victoria's dead body out of her bedroom and put it in the bathroom.
I didn't see that. I did not see that. I did not see that. And she didn't tell me anything about that. I didn't see that.
Fabian.
Did she tell me she told me?
Fabian. Fabian.
I didn't see her move.
Okay, so you didn't see her move the body, but you were there.
Yes, I was there. And I didn't hear no yelling. I didn't see her move the body, but yes, I was there. Yes, I was.
Okay, so then what happened? I'm not saying you killed Victoria.
Okay.
Okay. Who made the decision to cut up her body and why? Let's talk about that.
I don't know.
Fabian.
I don't know who would do that. I would never do something like that. That's crazy.
I know, I'm not saying that you would. But that's the reality of what's happened and we're here.
I understand.
So we need to know the truth.
Okay. I didn't see that. You know what I mean? I didn't
Fabian. Listen, I don't want the next time that I walk out of that room, them to tell me that you were the one doing it. If you're being honest, listen to me. If you're being honest with me, then we're gonna work it out. I'm not saying you're not gonna be in trouble, but Fabian,
Oh no, I didn't.
right now, you're the only one that's not telling me the truth based on everything I'm seeing.
Because I didn't see none of that stuff. I didn't see her.
Okay, so then what do you know about it?
What I know is that she kind of was acting weird. Jessica was, and she did tell Michelle that, you know what I mean, that her daughter was dead, and she's like, I think she's coming down. I was like, no, that's stupid. Yeah, right. I was like, she
When was this?
when she told me over at the place when we were waiting for the cops.
No.
And then this is what she said. Let me tell you what she said, okay? You think she'd heard us or this and that? And I said, no, I don't think she would. You know, pretty sure not.
We're talking
We're talking what
way earlier in the day, bro. Victoria's been dead for a while.
okay, what Tell me
Fabian.
what time of the day?
Fabian.
What time of the day? Just tell me. You're telling me to answer your question. I don't want to sit here.
When you saw Jess on the landing, holding Victoria's body,
Yeah, it didn't.
and then went inside.
Yeah.
When you guys went back inside, sometime soon after that,
Yeah.
she moved the dead body, and Michelle is saying she knew that Victoria was dead. She moved it to the bathroom, and you both were there. Whether you physically saw that or not,
Yeah.
at some point between that time when she was moved to the bathroom and to when the officers arrived, Victoria was dismembered and cut up into pieces, and you were there. So let's cut the. We got to get to the bottom of it, bro.
I understand.
Because Michelle's telling us the truth. So tell me what your part in it was and what you knew.
I went up there. We should have checked on it. I didn't know that Victoria was even passed away, or even I didn't see her get moved to the bathroom. I did not. I went to the room right away. The only time I came out of the room was when I said I was hungry after I used the restroom, okay? And then I made the tacos. And then we went to bed, and then we got woke up like that. I don't know what she's telling you, but that's what I went through. So how is Jessica gonna say that or do that without me knowing? And then her saying that.
That's exactly my point. You had to have known, because then somebody started cutting up the body of a little girl in that room and packing her up in plastic bags. And so for you to say that you at no point heard, saw, smelled, nothing, I cannot believe that. Because this is like 600 square feet. There's not a backyard. There's not a shed. Fabian, I know that I'm asking you to tell me the truth, and this is the hardest thing you've ever done.
Okay.
So I know it's the hardest thing you've ever done.
It's something I didn't do though. I did not kill that little girl.
I just want to know what you did.
I did not dismember it. The thing was, I did not see nothing or pay attention to anything. I was just in there all drunk, okay? In the room, laying down. I would have never thought that or known that.
Do you see how different our story is now, though?
Yes.
Okay. So now what are you not telling me, Fabian? It's okay, dude. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to lose my mind with you.
When she told me that, I think your cousin and I said, yeah, right. So then I kind of thought about it.
What time was it that she told you that Victoria was dead?
When she told me when we went to the Indian to his house, and I was like, oh, what do you mean? Why do you even say that? I said, she's okay. There's no way. I told her, you're tripping, and she's okay. Just, you know what I mean? They'll get her up. She's gonna be okay. That's when she said that.
But Fabian.
And then she before that, we went to bed. We ate something. She asked, she's not gonna get a cigarette. So she got a cigarette. She smoked, and she went to the balcony with Jessica.
Fabian.
That's the only funny thing I can tell you.
Listen. We know that Michelle specifically asked Jessica what happened and what she did to Victoria. Mm-hmm. We know that you were in the apartment.
Yeah, but I wasn't right there when they asked it. When I wasn't there, like this close. I was in the room.
Fabian, listen. You need to understand. This is not a trap.
I know.
I know you don't.
Listen,
it's not a trap. It's not a trap. I'm not trying to get you to admit to anything that you didn't do, okay? That's not what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just trying. I need to know exactly what you saw or heard. Listen, if you had nothing to do with it, that's fine. If you had something to do with it, whether it was a small part or a big part, we need to know. And listen. This isn't about getting Michelle in trouble. You don't need to worry about that. Or Jessica, no, she's your family. This is bigger than this, right?
Yes, I don't care. She can run hell for that shit, man. That's crazier than hell.
Okay. But I cannot, there's no way that I can leave this room believing that there's a 10-year-old dead girl in that room. Let's even say from the time of 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. and that during that time, her limbs were being chopped off in that very apartment, and she was being bagged in different bags. Listen, and then at no time, I refuse to believe that at no time did you have any knowledge that something was going on. You had to have known something.
Okay, I didn't, but what I'm saying is me and Michelle were over there with the neighbors inside for a good 15 minutes waiting for the cops. 15, 20 minutes waiting for the cops, okay? I know that for a fact. Jessica was in there by herself. She locked herself in because I know that because I'm sorry to keep the door open. We're
Okay,
watching for.
let me explain
Okay.
this to you. It takes more than 20 minutes to do what was done to Victoria. It would be physically impossible to do what was done to her in 20 minutes. Impossible. If there was 10 people doing it, maybe. For one person to do that
There's no
would
way
take
I'm
would
down
listen
for this.
would take
I'll take a lie
hours
detector test
and hours
Come on,
and
man.
hours.
This is crazy, guys. I want to take a lie detector test because this is crazy.
Fabian, listen. I'm not accusing you of anything
I know you're
specific.
not, but I'm trying to tell you. I would never in a million years would think this shit would happen.
I agree. I know.
More or less, with her not even knowing, if she knew, she should have let me know something. Thing is, if she didn't let me know, she did know, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. And if she knew, why didn't she let me know right away before we even went to bed?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what I'm figuring out.
I'm not a parent, but if I walk in my house,
And then I was wondering, why did Jessica attack her first when she woke us up? If you're saying it like that now.
So, have you and Michelle ever talked about your past before?
About my past?
Yeah. Does she know personal things about you?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, you know.
Just like, like I'm nothing bad about killing or anything about it.
No, but like jail, anything like that?
But prison, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
What does she know about that?
It was scary. Just that I did 300 days and it was scary.
For what?
For what was it? Oh, violation of probation.
What were the original
And the original
charges?
charges was domestic violence and stuff, and drinking and driving, all like couple
And-
charges.
She says there's a child abuse
Oh,
charge or something, or
that was because when me and my baby's mom were fighting, it's not that like the baby got charged. It was just because we were arguing in front of her, and when we got pulled over, like that, when the cops seen it, you know what I mean?
like a neglect or something.
Yeah, it was child neglect. That's what it was. Yes, and then when I got that whatever the DA approved it, they tried to get it for child abuse. You know what I mean? But then it went back down just to child neglect.
okay.
Fabian, here's what I need you to understand.
Okay. But I don't
Listen,
touch kids. I don't hit kids like that.
And nobody's saying you are, bro.
It's just we were fighting at that one time, me and Amanda Sullivan, okay? And whatever, we were fighting and just driving stupid, and so that's how I was like, well, how am I getting child abuse if I didn't touch the baby? And they're like, it don't matter, you just guys were arguing and stuff like that, so put your baby in danger. And so I just got child neglect at first, and then I think they put it down, you know what I mean? They put it, you know how you get indicted? Right. Split it up to child abuse.
Okay.
And then after that, you know, they went back down when I went to court and everything, you know what I mean? They took it back down.
Alright.
Fabian,
But I wasn't charged because I
Okay, let's
hit the baby.
back to this, okay?
something I need you to understand, okay? I've already told you a couple times that I think you're a good dude, okay?
Yes.
I don't think you're a bad guy, okay? And like I said many times now, a lot of times good people find themselves in bad situations.
Yes.
They had no intent of being there.
Yes.
They had no idea,
That this was gonna even go on.
and never in a million years would ever wish to be a part of it or want to be a part of it. And if they had to, if they could go back again, they'd never be a part of it. Okay. However, those people that find themselves in those situations, what I need you to understand is just because if a good person does something bad, that doesn't mean that they're a bad. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It just means that they did something bad. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, in my mind, you have kids, so you've probably taught your kids this lesson.
Of course.
Say, this is real basic. Say your oldest kid, is it a boy or girl?
Oh, I have 2 girls.
So your oldest girl does something that's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You catch her red-handed. I'm not saying we caught you red-handed. I'm just giving you an example, okay? I'm just giving you an example. Let me get there. You catch her red-handed with something, and you ask her point blank about it. And you know for sure it's her, okay?
Mm-hmm.
In which instance are you more likely to, which instance is more freeing for her, and which allows her to move past that mistake in her life? Well, the option 1 would be she lies to you.
Telling the truth.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
And so part of being a man in my mind is owning up to mistakes that we've made, taking the consequences for them, and moving on. And I'm not saying you did anything, but Fabian, Can you understand?
Yes, go ahead, finish. Can I understand what, sir?
Can you understand from our side, seeing the things we've seen today, and having to investigate what we're investigating? Can you understand how it's hard for us to believe that you had no knowledge of anything going on?
Okay. That's
Like, even like-
that might be, I might be guilty of that, but I didn't. Come on, man, that scared the shit out of me, man.
So Fabian, were you scared that she was gonna kill you?
Yeah.
Is that why you just let it happen?
I didn't see nothing happen though. And
Did you hear something? What did you hear, Fabian? Let's talk about that.
I kind of, I thought it was the TV. Cause she had a real loud,
What was it? What'd you hear?
just like loud sounds, you know?
Like what? Like describe them to me.
Just rah, like, you know what I mean? But I thought it was the TV.
What is that? Like somebody talking?
Somebody, yeah, like trying to talk or like back and forth but Michelle was in there with me too, though. When I woke up, you know, when I heard that, you know.
Fabian, what did you hear during the night?
All I
Just
heard
be
was,
honest with me, dude. That's all I'm asking.
let me tell you, I didn't see nothing or hear nothing, but I did see her carry the little girl upstairs when she tried to come down and wear the singing music.
Okay.
That's when she said, "Oh man, what's going on? Oh please, you know what I mean, this and that. Oh please, she's okay." And what happened is I said, "Come here," just cause she's like looking weird and didn't listen and went back upstairs. But they never mentioned about like saying that they think the baby, they killed her daughter or nothing like that. You know what I mean? And it was so weird because Jessica was acting shady, but it was like, you know, but Michelle was with me, so I was like, you know, there's really nothing going on, and I know I'm not doing nothing, and I know I would never do something like that. So, but we should have checked, and then, you know, we were just kicking back, and me and Michelle went to the room right away. Okay, when we went inside after that.
You what?
We went to the room right away, me and Michelle.
But then you guys came out and had tacos and...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was right away. We made.
Where did you guys sit?
And I was still in the room waiting for her asking. And I was like, "Can you remember?" And I was like on the phone and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, what do we do?" And I said, "Just warm up the potatoes and get the meat, and I'll just do the rest." You know what I mean? And then that's what happened. Yeah.
Fabian, I have a very hard time. Michelle's telling us,
Yeah.
honestly, that she saw, and I'm telling you exactly
But
what
I
I said.
wasn't in
Listen,
there.
I know.
You could ask her.
Let me explain to you so you can understand what I'm
Okay.
thinking.
All right.
She physically saw Jess move Victoria's body from her bedroom to the bath. Okay, listen,
Why didn't she say something to me then?
Fabian.
Why didn't she tell me anything? Why didn't she tell me anything? That's what I want to know.
Okay, so I understand.
Can you ask her that? Why didn't you tell Fabian something then?
Well, we can ask her. I'll have them ask her.
Please, because she didn't tell me.
Because from my point of view, it's very hard to understand how you wouldn't know in that small
Exactly.
of a space.
If she didn't tell me nothing, you know what I mean? And plus, if Jessica moved her body from the room to the bathroom, and I'm in the room with the door halfway shut, of course I'm not going to see that. If you really look inside that apartment, you're not going to be able to see that.
So let's say,
My side's all the way to that side. You know what I mean? It's not by the door side to where see Michelle's side. You could see up through the door. Okay.
so let's say
I can't.
let's say you didn't see her move her, and Michelle never told you anything. Okay, let's say that. What I want to know now, when we need to get past, because I'm having a really hard time with it, is how I need to know what you heard or saw regarding Victoria's body being dismembered.
I just heard like the TV being real loud and stuff and that, but I thought they were just, you know what I mean?
Can I ask you this point blank? Did you start the fight with Jessica because you caught her cutting up Victoria's body?
No. Jessica came in the room and woke us up. Okay? And when I said, "Hey, I got you guys' phones." I was like, "What?" So I looked at them and I was like, "Okay, she responds to that." I was like, "Why is she?" And then she goes, "Hey, do you guys consider prayers? Do you believe in this and you believe in that?" I was like, "What?" And then she was like, mainly just looking at Michelle. I was like, "What?" the fuck's going on, huh? And then she goes, yeah, I believe in God. She goes, you're a liar, bitch. And then fucking started going off on her. And I freaked out bad. I was like, whoa, wait, what the fuck?
So Fabian, before that happened, did you hear or see anything?
No, all I know is that before we went to bed, that Michelle went and smoked a cigarette with Jessica.
Where?
It's in the patio.
Okay.
Was it Pim? I didn't know that happened. And if Michelle knew that happened, she never told me. I wish she would have told me. And I would have never thought my cousin would do something like that. That's why I didn't have my suspicions like that. Tell me, do not come true, sir. Please. I don't deserve this.
Well, we're gonna get to the bottom
I was
of
in the
it.
wrong place, the wrong time. That's what happened. But I did not. It's not like I didn't stop seeing him.
Fabian.
It's just no one told me that this was going on. Jessica sure enough wasn't. Okay, and she never told me nothing like that either. And she would have loved it.
Fabian. Pretty tight with Jess? You've been pretty tight with her since you guys were kids?
Not really. Not
You
really.
said you guys grew up a little bit together, right?
Yeah, but I'm not really. She's just because she just. I just, you know, I mean, we haven't just never really got along, you know, because she's always usually in trouble or she's always on some bull crap.
Right, but in my mind, it would make sense that you'd probably protect Jess more than you would
No.
Michelle, just because Jess is family and you've only known Michelle for 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, but it just that's on.
Yeah, but that's-
I don't
that's
care if
familial.
you're my mom.
Familial.
Okay, I would fucking not fucking take my mom's side. I would, you know what I mean, do what I did. Went and got help and try to mediate the situation the best I could.
Hey,
Don't
Fabian.
have her side.
Here's the problem we're gonna have, and this is what I tried to explain to you earlier, bro. What did I tell you? Everybody's gonna tell us a story, right?
What story?
Everybody's gonna tell us their side of the story.
Yes, and this is my side.
Okay.
To the fullest and to the best of my, you know, everything. I'm telling you everything that I went through and seen.
Fabian.
Everything.
Fabian. Listen.
I'm telling you.
We get, like you asked why we couldn't talk to you guys both at the same time.
Yeah.
And I explained to you because I explained to you because we need to get everybody's side of the story without any sort of influence from somebody else. Okay? Fabian, listen to me. I know that you had a part in what happened last night.
A part in
And I
it?
don't know what part that is. That's why I don't want you to talk to me about.
I had a part in something like that? No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Okay.
No, sir, Bebop. No, don't, guys, please don't tell me that. I know I did not have a part in that.
I need to know what part it was.
Just because I didn't see it or hear it, I have a part.
No, what? Fabian, I think I'm going to be honest with you. Based on the information that's being fed to me right now, and listen, for whatever reason, if we can prove what Michelle is saying is wrong, then that'll get you up. But I'm telling you right now, based on what she's telling us, it's not looking good for you. Because
So what is she saying? That I did this?
You know what doesn't make sense to me? Is that you've only known Michelle for 3 weeks.
I
But
understand
listen,
that. Yeah.
but you and Jess are cousins. So I'm starting to think that you and Jess were more tight with each other and that Michelle is kind of like, what the fuck just happened in my apartment? And this is my daughter that got killed. And so, you know, I'm thinking someone maybe kind of threatened someone that if they say something, something's going to happen.
No, I mean,
Because like I said, no, Fabian, you know I'm right.
I didn't threaten nobody. I didn't threaten Michelle. What do you mean? I got hit too and I was helping, yes. I don't know why she even did
You were
that.
helping with what?
I was trying to get her off and keep her off from hitting her and trying to tell her, run, go, fuck, get out of here.
So what did you tell Michelle? What were you referring to? That if she says anything, that you'll kill her?
I didn't say I'm gonna kill her.
Well, that's what she's saying. She says that Fabian said that if I say anything, he'll kill me.
Bull crap, I didn't say that. Nuh-uh. No.
Fabian,
I said about the weed. Okay?
what about the weed?
When I went and got weed from my brother, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that. I just said, you just can't never, you know, I got the weed from my brother, look, I said, but just don't ever say nothing. She goes, oh yeah, I can smell it. I said, don't ever say nothing like that. You never know, you know what I mean? You
Or
just,
I'll kill you
I just-
about weed?
I didn't say I would kill her. That's a lie.
Who gives a shit about weed? No one cares
But
about
I'm just
weed.
telling you the real truth. What I told her. That's what I
I
told her.
don't think you've told us a bit of the real truth the
No.
whole night, this whole day. I think we've been sitting here for almost 4 hours.
So now this is all my fault, huh? Really? This is all my fault?
You tell me, bro. I'm trying to figure this out.
I'm getting really super irritated because
Why are
I'm
you getting
telling
irritated?
I'm telling you the guys the honest to God truth, and that's all I can say. I didn't. I would never do. You guys are. This is unbelievable, man. That you guys are even trying to do this to me.
I'm not trying to do anything to you, Fabian. Like I told you, I explained to you earlier. You're in here talking to me, right? Michelle's in listen. Michelle's in the other room talking to the other detectives. So we have to go off what we're being told, right?
Yes.
So like I said, we're gonna only have 3 people that can speak for Victoria. You, Michelle, and Jess.
Yes.
Now, in my mind, I don't have anything to prove it right now, like just sitting in this room. I don't doubt that Jess killed Victoria.
Why would she though? Why?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you
That's my
why. I
question.
can't tell you why. But based on everything, I'm not doubting that. I need to know what your involvement is, bro.
My involvement was, yes, that was my cousin. I asked her if she could stay a couple days. That's my involvement. I did not know this was going on. Never would think that would go on. But yes, I should have checked when she came down the stairs with Victoria. Okay?
Fabian,
I should have.
Fabian.
But I never did, and she never checked either.
we're way past
I understand,
this.
but about the weed thing, when I told her,
I don't care about the weed.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I didn't say kill her.
Hang
I
on,
said,
let me see your hands. Go like this. Hang on.
what happened?
No, I have a light on here. Oh, there we go. I have it the wrong way. You won't be able to see it, but hold on.
This is crazy.
Fabian,
Hold on.
I know this is the hardest thing.
You
I know the truth is the hardest thing.
You stabbed her. You stabbed somebody.
What? You're saying I stabbed somebody?
I can tell from what I just saw on your hands. Because blood, I don't care how much you wash it, it doesn't go away.
Shit, you're saying I stabbed
Fabian?
somebody?
Okay, then,
Really?
okay, so hold on.
I know I grabbed the iron like that, and it was
Okay.
bloody. That's all I know. And I threw it.
A knife, you were holding
This
a
time.
knife that had blood on it. So maybe you didn't stab her, but I need to explain how you had a knife in your hand that had blood on it. A knife, not the iron, but a knife.
I had the iron, and the iron had blood on it. I didn't have no knife.
No, I can tell. I can tell it was not an iron, but I can tell it was a knife.
Fabian,
I wasn't holding no knife.
Fabian.
So you're saying I stabbed this little girl?
No, I'm trying to
She's
explain
saying
it.
you're at least close enough. You were at least close enough to her when she was stabbed to have some sort of evidence on you.
But I
Fabian.
didn't.
Okay, so
but
then
I
who
didn't
stabbed?
stab-
Then who stabbed her?
Stabbed who?
Victoria. Who stabbed Victoria?
I don't.
Who killed Victoria? Fabian.
Jessica.
Okay, how did it happen? Just tell me how it happened.
I think she did it when we told her we were leaving. I told her we'll be right back.
No, I need to know what you actually know.
When I told her we'll be right back, one of my brothers, I didn't tell her what we were getting because I went to go get some meat from him. Okay, right?
Right.
And she came with me, Michelle.
Okay,
And I think she was acting really weird. I think that's when she did all this to me.
but I need to know what you saw,
I didn't see it.
Fabian.
I didn't see it though.
The truth is the hardest thing
understand.
sometimes to let out.
I understand.
It's the biggest burden in the world.
I understand. I didn't kill that little girl. Or
Okay,
have
so
some part in it.
then how did Jess kill her?
You guys probably know that more than me. I'm thinking since we didn't hear it, she probably strangled her or something, like probably something like that.
Okay, let's kind of narrow things down and get you focused.
Okay,
Okay.
please help me.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you.
I'm trying to get in trouble for something I didn't do.
No, I want. We have to explain things because I know. Listen to me. That we can tell, and we can tell, especially there's there's one male and 2 females. So we can definitely tell, like, how many males, how many females are in the room when something happens, like a crime happens, because there's DNA left behind, and then we have special lights and we have chemicals for, things that you can't wash away. And we can see patterns, original patterns, that even if you smear and wash away, that first stain sets in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you spill something on your shirt, it leaves that ring, and then you wash it off and it spreads.
Now that you said that,
Okay.
the only knife I was holding was when I was cutting the potatoes, and I was going like that, and I was going like that. With putting it like that, I'd show vouch for that. That was the only knife I was using, but I put it back in the dishwasher.
Fabian.
Okay, we're going to bed. Okay? I was gonna make food.
Hang on. So,
But yes, I
in
understand it, buddy.
Victoria's room,
So,
we know that there was a physical altercation.
yes,
Wait a minute.
Jessica was.
Listen, I know. But there was a physical altercation that occurred during the time that you and Victoria and Jess were in there. And I can't really, necessarily put Michelle in there, maybe close. But
No.
maybe you just saw something happen, but I can show you in here. So, what did you see?
So you're saying that I was in there with Jessica? No, I was not in there. The only time that happened is when. What's her name ran in there? Michelle ran in there, okay? She ran to.
Stop for
And that's because-
stop for a second. Stop.
Listen.
Stop. Stop.
Alright.
Listen. Seriously. We know what happened, okay?
Okay, I understand.
I just need you to be quiet and just think.
Okay, I'm thinking, I'm trying to think.
Fabian, look at me. Look at me. I don't think you're a monster. Okay?
Of course not.
Listen, we're at the point now, it's not a matter of, it's less a matter of what happened, okay?
Exactly. Anyone know?
Hang on. I kind of want to just know why, maybe, and what you guys were thinking, what motivated it, okay? Fabian, look at me. We can keep playing these. We can keep playing these circle games. Listen to me. We can keep playing these circle games.
It's crazy, man.
Fabian, I know. I don't think you meant to do it.
To do what?
Just listen. I don't think you meant to do it, and I'm not sure why you guys did it.
Guys.
Well, you and Jessica.
Why we did it?
Listen to me.
I didn't.
Fabian, this is the time. Hey,
Oh, no, you guys can't do that to me, man. Come on.
this is the time, Fabian. To
You
do right.
guys-
This is the time to do right by Victoria. What happened.
Jessica
What?
did it. I didn't do none of
Then
that.
tell me what happened.
Okay. Freaking, she was worried about, Jessica, this and that. I just told her to leave her alone, I guess. Like I said, I was hearing a little bit yelling, this and that, when the TV was loud. And I didn't know that was going on in there. I should have checked.
No, stop.
But what I'm trying to tell you is I was never in there and helped Jessica do nothing. And I never seen her move a body.
We know you were in Victoria's room with Jessica when she died.
Well, her mom was too then, if that's when she died.
Okay, Michelle was there. Michelle was in the room when she died. All 3 of you were.
But I didn't do it.
Okay.
Jessica did it.
How did she do it?
God, my mind was crazy. I didn't know how to think it.
So what
I'll tell you
happened?
now,
I know.
I'm scared. Okay.
Okay.
Michelle, I think I heard the little girl. They're trying to yell or something, and I think just put off on her too.
Did she stab her?
I think so. And she was trying to.
Why did she go off on Victoria?
I don't know, because she was screaming.
So tell me what you saw.
I didn't know. I seen Michelle right there getting stabbed at, and then I guess I heard
Where
Victoria.
did she stab her? Where on her body?
Michelle?
Where did Jessica stab Victoria?
I don't know. I don't know, but I
You
know.
saw her?
I just know that I did hear Victoria, okay? And I was like, whoa, so I thought she went in here. And I was like, Jessica, get off him, and she was just going off on him like that.
On who?
On Michelle, and And I guess
Okay, so hang on.
I guess Victoria, but I didn't get to see because I was so scared. I was like, no, please, quit. Stop. I was.
So that's where Victoria died, in her bed. Yes. I know it's unbelievable and you can't wrap your mind. I know.
But it wasn't me. I'm scared. I tried to pull it off. I tried.
You tried to help, okay. So tell me. I need to know the specifics because we're too far down the road to keep playing this lie game. We know you, Michelle, and Jessica were in the room when Victoria died, okay?
Jessica had so much drink and was stabbing at both of them, and I was trying to pull it off, and she bawled at me. She was right bawling. I think Victoria, because I heard her, but I thought she hit, like I said. I think Victoria must have ran up and tried to stop it or do something, or try to run out the room with Jessica to stop it. She was like, and I couldn't see because she hit me. And I was like, Jessica, stop! I was trying my hardest.
So where did she stab her? Did you see? I saw her stabbing?
Yeah, like that.
What was she stabbing with?
I don't know what she was using, but all I know
Was
is
it a knife?
Yeah, I think she
How
might have.
how big did it look?
She might have had a knife.
Fabian, there's no need to protect her anymore.
Okay.
We know the story. I'm trying to
She
understand.
had a knife. It was one from the kitchen.
Okay.
I don't know what size.
What happened after Victoria got stabbed? Fabian. I don't want to have time for the whole
Okay, listen. After that, that's where the fight happened in the room, right? And then that's when I got scared and I ran. I said, this is crazy. I'm gonna go tell. Because when after that happened, okay, this is when she tried following me and she grabbed the fucking iron, okay?
Okay.
After she did that, okay? And I was eventually because my mind was so crazy. I was trying to stop it. It's not my fault. I'm just scary. It's the craziest thing that's ever happened to me.
Okay.
I don't even know how, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get it right and think for you guys, but yes, and I heard Victoria, that's why I said I thought she hit, but I guess she ran to come help her mom, being stabbed at. And I was trying to pull Jessica, because, you know what I mean? I was right there trying to pull her off her. Jessica was hitting me back and fucking just going off.
So let me explain to you.
And then after that, I was like, oh no, Jessica, stop, please, someone help. And then I went running to the patio and she went after me with.
Oh, that's all.
I think that's when I think that's.
Fabian, stop.
I'm trying to think.
Stop.
Hold on, just hold on. Can I think?
Well, I know what. Let me help you figure. Let me fill in some of the details for you, and maybe we'll refresh your memory and you can talk about it.
All right, good.
Jessica stabbed Victoria in the bedroom, right?
She was stabbing at Michelle and Victoria, and I didn't see it, but I heard Victoria. Okay, but I did not see it with my eyes, but I heard Victoria, and I thought she hit. Okay, that's why.
What was Victoria saying?
Oh, she was yelling. She was just saying, stop, help, and I was saying, yelling the same thing, just like Michelle, and Jessica was just going off.
Okay. What started the whole thing? Did it have to do with meth?
No, I don't think so. It had to have done. I think because Jessica was saying something that her boyfriend sent her a letter that she has to do something, and I don't know what her problem was. And she kept, she had that in her, saying that stuff. And I was like, what? She goes, he's gonna come for me. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us. I was like, what? Jessica, stop. That's it. What's going on? And there's no way. And she said that like the day before that, you know what I mean, when she started acting weird like that. Okay, and I thought she was just just high and stupid, honestly. And
Fabian. Whose decision was it to cut up Victoria to hide the body?
I think it was Jessica's, because after that happened, after she stabbed at him like that, whatever, and I didn't see it, but I heard her. But I'm pretty, everything was just so fast and weird and crazy.
Okay, so let's fill in the gaps real quick.
Okay.
On the timeline. So Victoria gets stabbed, right? Victoria gets stabbed. Did you and Michelle leave the house to go get the weed and come back?
No.
Okay, so you guys.
No, we were already back. Yeah, and I just smoked a bowl and everything, and that's when I lay down. Okay. All right.
Fabian.
I smoked a weed bowl.
Fabian, I know you were in the room. We know you were in the room when Victoria was stabbed. I'm not saying you stabbed her.
I know, but I told you, and I tried stopping it. She was trying to stab my child. Yes.
Okay, so she stabbed her. Then Jessica came up with the idea to cut up the body?
I don't know.
No,
She had to have because
You were there.
about that.
you were there.
Let me tell you this, okay? Yeah, I'm talking. You're kind of jumping the gun on me, okay?
Okay, so tell me what happened then, because you fed us a bunch of bullshit the last couple hours.
Because I was scared. But then when you told me that,
Michelle just came in and told us the real story, the whole story. So keep that in mind.
That's
She
fine.
tells the whole story.
that's fine.
So I need you to tell me the real story.
Okay, but what I'm saying is when she woke us up, okay, and said that weird shit, and started going off on Michelle first, and she was like she wanted to try to get me to it, but that's when I just got scared and started trying to help and break it apart, okay? And then it went all the way, we were shambling with each other, and Jessica was just chopping out. I was like, stop, you know, this and that. And that's when we went to the kitchen, okay, it escalated into the kitchen. And then that's when I got freaked out, and I was like, oh, so I tried to go to the door while she was still trying to attack Michelle and us to try to get us out or say something. And then she's like, no, and she kind of got me with it. And Michelle was just sitting like in the kitchen, like freaking out, huh? And then Jessica goes, oh, no, help me clean up the blood. I was like, okay, we will. Well, I'll be cleaning up the blood from her. I said, just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Stop, leave us alone. What are you doing, Jessica? And she's like, because God made me do it. He told me I had to do it. And I was like, what? You know, I was like, what the fuck's going on? And me and her were just like shocked. Me and Michelle. Like in shock and bad.
Okay, so you're helping her clean up the blood or in the
I
bedroom?
didn't help. No, in the kitchen.
Whose blood?
Michelle's. Because I didn't see no blood. I was trying to. You don't understand.
Fabian, cut the shit. Knock the shit off.
I understand.
Listen, this whole fucking cockamamie scheme, it's bullshit. We know what happened. She's sitting in the other room telling us what happened. So listen, you're looking me in the eyes.
I don't remember if I seen blood there already or if it was from Michelle. I told you that.
You're still trying to
mine was too.
Fabian, you're still trying to go back to this old story?
I'm not going to go back to the old story. What I'm trying to tell you is the truth, okay? And what I'm trying to say is I don't remember seeing blood there in the beginning.
Okay, I'm talking about the bedroom.
Okay, the bedroom, I never went back in there, no. No, because once I got off the balcony and asked for help, I never went back. Never went back.
Let me ask you this.
Keep talking. I'm gonna go clear that or something.
So,
I can't believe you're trying to do this to me. Really, I'm telling you the truth now. Please listen to me. This is a no go here. This isn't no game.
I know. But you know what? If, I know crazy shit happens and things happen really fast.
Yes.
And you may not have meant for some crazy shit to happen, but because you were so scared, you may have done something because you were so scared that you normally wouldn't have done to hide something or something like that. So,
Because I was scared. I wanted to go tell
I
her
get
right away.
it.
I wanted to tell her right away.
but,
But I was saying we were in there for like 20 minutes. You know
well,
what I
there's
mean?
a difference if you did something when someone's alive or if you did something when someone's dead. And I can't tell you, I'm just not going to put words in your mouth, but I'm just saying,
All I'm saying is
big difference.
We jumped on the balcony, okay?
But
After she stabbed at Victoria and Michelle, and I couldn't pull it off, and she clocked me there, and I finally grabbed it from her and threw it off, okay? Then Jessica ran back in there. And I was scared, and I said, "Fuck, I'm jumping off." And the speakers were on, so I went down that way, and that's how I got wet. And I went to this first neighbor's, whatever, like I said, the next door over, the top one. She was like paying me off like I was all stupid or whatever. I was like, please, what's going on? And please help us. Oh, killed her. And then she was looking out that bathroom window, and I ran to the middle of the parking lot so to wait for the cops to come because I thought she was calling. And when she looked out the bathroom window, I was like, oh no, this is going to take you too long. So I ran just to the next one, which was 407. And I said, please help, man. There's my cousin's in there over there. She's fucking trying to stab at the little girl and fucking my girlfriend and stuff like that. I said, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. Just please help. I don't know if she has someone after me or what. Please help, please. And then so when I said that, that's when they started calling. I was waiting there with them, and he was outside with me looking.
and that's the same stuff that we've heard over and over and over.
Okay? Yes.
Okay, let's pause.
And then I shut the door with them. Hold on,
Okay.
we called, and then that's when we went back out there because me and him heard something. A door slammed, and we heard like somebody like cry, and so I said, babe, I'm over here. No, come on here. And she's like, where you at, babe? And she said, those are exact words. Where you at, babe? And I said, I'm over here.
Yeah.
Fabian. So this is where we're gonna start the story, Fabian. The real story. Hey,
I'm trying to be.
you looking at a cop and attitude?
No.
There's a dead 10-year-old girl.
That's what I was just telling her. This is over a 10-year-old girl. You guys think I'm just fucking around, but I'm not.
Well, you know why? Because we have the mother in there telling us the real story, how she watched her daughter die.
So I was in back of Jessica pulling, and I know Jessica.
Let's go to the real story.
I didn't see it.
When you guys walk in the house and Jessica told you that Victoria had ate a bunch of meth and was having a seizure. Let's start from there. Let's start from there.
What? I would have. Jessica said that?
No. Michelle. When you guys went in the house and Victoria was having medical problems because she had found and ate meth. Tell me what you guys did at that point. Fabian, if you think I don't know the story, I know the story.
I understand, but that fucking sounds weird as fuck.
The whole story's weird, but we're getting the truth.
That's crazy. No one ever told me that.
Okay, so then tell me, if you didn't know she ingested meth, tell me what happened on the bed between Jess and Victoria. What did Jess do to Victoria? I know she didn't stab her to death. How did she kill her?
I don't know. All I know.
You were there, so you do know, because you were standing in the room.
I was standing in the room? You were saying I was standing in Victoria's room watching Jessica do that? Where was Michelle?
In the room.
What room?
In Victoria's room.
I didn't see her do that. I just seen her going off.
What?
I just seen Jessica go off on Michelle, and then I heard Victoria, and I didn't see that. I was too scared of trying to help and get Jessica off after she already woke us up and did that.
You saw Jessica kill Victoria. How did she do it? You saw her. You were there. You didn't do it.
She was trying to kill me and everybody in there.
You didn't do it. How did she kill Victoria? The fight was way later. Between you guys. How did she kill Victoria in the bedroom? We know, but I need to hear it from you. How did she kill her?
Are you sure I was there?
I know you were there. Fabian.
When I was fighting with them.
Nope. Way before the fight. Okay. Get the fight out of your mind.
Okay, so
that was before you called the police. Not then. I'm talking way earlier in the night. When you and Michelle showed back up at the house and went into the house, you guys were in the parking lot listening to music, and Jess came out holding Victoria.
Yeah.
She went back in the house. When you guys went in the house, that's the time that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about at 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Okay. Well, no.
Way earlier.
All right. When that happened, I went straight to the room. Okay.
No.
No one told me anything about meth. Okay.
Okay.
That she ingested. I'm gonna tell you, honest to God, I'll take a lighter drug test. Just please give me that chance.
So what was wrong with her? What was wrong with
She said, I guess she didn't feel good. She was laying down. She laid her back down. So I was like, I don't see her. You know what I mean? So that's weird.
So what did Jess do to Victoria?
Jessica, I guess, went in there. I didn't see this neither, but she went in there, okay? And she said, oh, I was like, what the hell, So she's been in for a while. And then she came out, she goes, oh, I took care of her. She's fine. She's sleepy. She just doesn't feel good. That's what she said. So I didn't think she really took.
Fabian.
I didn't really think she did something to her like that.
What did she do to her? What did she do to her?
I wasn't
interested. Tell me what she did. She laid on top of her and what happened?
I think she laid on top of her. Stayed on top of her.
So you saw that happen?
No,
yes,
but she admitted. She told me she took care of her. She's always laying down with her. She said, I laid down with her. She's okay. I took care of her. And I was like, well, I didn't think nothing of it. So now that you're saying that, that's what she did. I didn't think Jessica really did that. Why would Jessica do something like that?
Fabian.
What's your name?
Corey.
Corey. I didn't see it. All I know is Jessica was being really weird.
So then after she came out and you knew Victoria was dead, what did you guys decide you needed to do?
Well, she didn't say she was dead. She just said I took care of it. She was just
Michelle asked Jessica of what happened.
Yeah.
Because she discovered her daughter dead. Or she was there.
Wait, does Michelle ask Jessica what? Can you tell me? I'm being honest.
I don't have exact words.
Okay, but
Jessica or Michelle knew that Jessica was dead.
Jessica was dead?
I'm sorry, that Victoria was dead.
Yeah. Well, how come Michelle didn't tell me that?
Who made the decision?
How come Michelle didn't tell
Who
me?
made the decision to cut up the body?
Jessica, I didn't make no decision.
And who cut up the body?
Jessica,
Okay, where were you?
I was over there at the Indian's house in 407.
No, we're talking. That's 6 hours later. You were at the Indian's house 6 hours later. After Victoria died, it took a long time. It took a while to cut up her body. Who cut up her body? Fabian, it was you.
What?
It was you and Jessica.
No, it wasn't me. Are
It
you
was
kidding?
you. It was you and Jessica.
Don't blame me for that, please.
Fabian,
No, it wasn't.
you had the knife.
She said that I did
Fabian.
that. Did she say I did that?
You had the knife.
I had the knife.
And Jessica was holding her body.
Bull crap. Bull crap.
Then tell me what happened.
Bull crap.
Then tell me what happened.
Jessica did it.
Did what? Describe it to me. Tell me what happened. Do you see where?
Yes, okay. Michelle didn't tell me that Jessica took her to the bathroom, okay? I didn't know that, okay? Because she didn't tell me that. Alright? So I was just in there, you know, chilling and smoking both weeds and, you know, just watching TV. Okay? Like I usually always do. I didn't know Jessica was in there doing that. I thought she was on the
Oh,
balcony.
you were there. You knew she was getting cut up.
How come you don't believe me?
Because I have somebody in the other room telling me that they watched you cut up a little girl.
They watched, she said she watched me?
Yes. This is not a game, Fabian.
I know this is not, I didn't cut up no little girl. You guys are crazier than hell.
Then why is she telling me that you did?
I don't know, that's crazy, bro. I'm telling you right now. That's way crazy, guys. Don't please don't do that to me.
Fabian.
Please.
Fabian.
I didn't do that.
Why did you guys decide to hide the body?
I didn't decide not. Jessica did all that on her own.
Then what did she do? Well, tell me. Because you keep saying Jessica did it, and then I ask you specifics, and you go to a different part of the
She
story.
cut
you
up her
lied.
body.
Okay. And you watched? Or were you-
No, I didn't watch. I ran.
No. This is before you ran. Knock the shit off.
Oh, okay.
You were there. You were in the apartment from approximately 10 o'clock to 4:30 a.m. During that time, Victoria was cut up into pieces and dismembered.
4:30? No, I wasn't in there till 4:30.
Dude, that's when the police were called, was 4:30 a.m.
Yeah, I was already gone for a good while when I tried to run over there for like 45 minutes. So I tried to go to that door.
So there's a 30-minute difference. From 10 a.m. to 3 a.m., you were in there while Victoria was being cut up into little pieces. You were
Jessica
there.
was going off. I was trying to stop this, okay? I was trying to stop it, okay?
What did you see, and how was she cut up?
Jessica was doing that either I think she was doing
Where
it.
was she doing it? Not either or. Where was she doing
I
it?
think she was doing it either in Victoria's room.
And you were there.
That's when I was trying to stop it. After she was stabbing at him, I think she was doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Fabian,
This is
do you understand? Do you
crazy.
see how your story has crumbled?
You guys are making me stressed out. This is scary to me. You don't understand this. I'm not going down for something I did not know or do.
Okay, well...
Yes, I was there.
Okay.
But I did not know.
So then you need to tell me exactly what happened. Because you acting like you don't know what's going on doesn't help you when Michelle's over there giving us detailed accounts that matches the exact physical evidence that we have. And she's putting you there at the scene. She's putting you there watching. She's putting you there helping. She's putting you there with full knowledge of everything that's going on.
Oh, no. No way.
Yes, wait. Fabian, listen. What are you...
I didn't do
What are you
anything.
scared of right now, Fabian?
What am I scared of?
What are you scared of?
I'm scared of being blamed for some shit I didn't do.
Okay.
Very scared.
Okay.
That's how scared I am. I cannot go down with something I didn't do, and I will take this all the way. And with like I know I didn't do that.
Fabian,
I'm
do
telling
you feel like if you tell me the truth?
No, I don't. Then whatever. Well, no, I didn't do that. Why would she run to me? And why would I go get help? Or why would she run to me and say, "Oh, she didn't just kill my daughter. I hope she didn't kill my daughter." I said, "Why would you say that?" She did. There's no way. Even ask the people in 407.
So Fabian, let me ask you this. How do we explain?
And then she took her socks off and said, "Go ahead and throw your socks away. My socks are bloody." I was like,
Okay.
okay.
How do we explain your DNA on the knife that we found that has body tissue on it?
My DNA?
Yeah.
From what knife?
The knife that was used to stab the little girl.
My DNA?
Or cut
Like
it.
on the handle. You know?
That's the knife that I used to cut potatoes. I know what it was. It was the
Okay,
one.
no,
That,
but-
well, is it not black handle? Is it kind of big? Like
How do
thick?
you know what knife it is? That's what I'm trying
Because
to
that's
figure
the
out.
only knife I used for potatoes. To cut the potatoes like that, and Michelle would vouch for it because we were there doing it together, and I cut them for her.
But you said Jess had the knife. So how do you know if you didn't see what knife Jess had?
Because if Jessica had got a knife, then she got the one that we used to make dinner with to cut the potatoes.
How do you know that's the knife she got?
I don't know.
You cleaned the kitchen and put everything away.
I didn't clean. I cleaned the kitchen. I didn't clean the dishes. I just put the dishes in the dishwasher.
Can I tell you this?
I'm not gonna.
I understand.
I'm not going down for something.
Listen,
That's ridiculous.
If I'm in an apartment and my cousin kills a 10-year-old girl, I would freak out too. I don't know how I would react to that. Okay?
Yeah.
Because just being there, I can see how I would feel like I did something wrong, and I need to cover it up.
I didn't
I get
cover
that.
it up though. I'm telling you though that fucking I know Jessica was on and she did it, and I was just scared. I didn't know if she had anyone else there or waiting for me.
Fabian.
That's what I know. Really, you guys are really gonna
Fabian, listen to me. We've been in here for almost 4 hours.
Oh, please listen to
Fabian,
me.
everything you told me the first 3 hours was essentially not true. So now, I believe that you guys got in a fight, but that's way after the fact of what we're really here for.
Who got a fight?
That you, Michelle, and Jessica, she was
Jessica.
hitting you with the iron. I believe all of that.
Yes.
I believe that. But that's way after the fact, after Victoria died. And after she was cut up.
I didn't do that though. Jessica did that.
Okay, listen, Fabian.
I didn't do it.
Listen to me. There's no doubt in my mind, and we all know that you had a part in cutting this little girl. Now, let me tell you, if she's already dead
I didn't do
when
that.
you cut her up, it's not that big of a deal.
I didn't.
But if you know what I'm
I didn't do
saying,
that. I'm not admitting that.
But-
I'm not admitting that. I'm not.
well,
I didn't do that.
I'm
not
just
gonna-
trying
Who
to
did?
listen.
Then who did?
Who did then?
And explain it to me, other than I just ran out. You know what happened.
Okay.
So if you were standing there, what happened?
I sat there and broke up Jessica going like that, okay, to Michelle and I guess Victoria, because I guess that's when I heard her, you know?
In the air like this, or
Maybe.
actually stabbing someone?
I didn't actually see her stabbing
you're
anybody. I just-
you're fast forwarding to about 2:30 to 2:33 in the morning.
I just blacked out and didn't know what for that.
I want to know.
What the hell?
I want to know what happened between about 10 when you guys got home from going to your brother's.
Okay.
From then until when Jessica woke you up again,
Okay. Then we went in there, okay?
because that's when Victoria died, right?
I don't know.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you, I don't know. Because this is. I think Victoria was dead when we got there when Jessica was coming down the stairs. Okay?
Well, why do you think that?
Because what you're saying now, and then how I was saying, and like I didn't really think of it, nothing of it. I just thought like how I thought, like when I first told you my story, like she was, and I was like, why? And then how it's weird, but no one told me anything. Jessica didn't say nothing, and they said she was just